Motivation is buns. Let's be real. Motivation is pointless. It is truly. If you rely on motivation, you rely on bursts of happiness almost. You need to feel the right way. You need to feel in a good mood to do something, to act on something, to record something. And that's not how progress works. That's not gonna get you anywhere. Ever. I mean, imagine the person who relies on motivation compared to the person who relies on discipline. Who shows up even when they don't want to. Like, genuinely, the worst day, they don't feel it, but they do it anyway. That is discipline. And discipline is the best thing and the only thing you need to be successful at anything in life. Look at my scenario right now. Look at me as an example right now. I've only recently started recording. Maybe I don't feel like recording right now. Truthfully, I don't feel like waking up early tomorrow. I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like getting back. I don't feel like, oh, I've got 6 months left. I've got a goal and there is no finish line in sight. I've just got work. That's all I got ahead of me. And it doesn't matter how I feel about that. Because that doesn't matter. It's not going to get me anywhere. I know that if I act on my emotions day in and day out, I'm never going to be anyone. So even on days like today where I don't feel like recording right now, it doesn't matter. Because I'm not only telling you, but I'm telling myself that motivation is buns. Motivation is pointless and it is for the weak. That is the truth. Another thing you shouldn't care about is other people's opinions. Wow. Only recently I've started posting, like I just said, and slowly I'm caring less and less about what anyone thinks of me. I've only received 2-3 comments on TikTok where they're like taking a piss out of me. I genuinely don't care. I think the interesting part is when people I know from school, people that know me, there's so many of them, and I mean so many of them, 50, 100, 150 people know me, and they've seen what I'm posting, all that, and I'm at a low follower count, 50 followers, 80 followers on TikTok, 50 on Instagram. I mean, that is really low. That is perfect opportunity for other people to laugh, isn't it, really? When you think of it. When you see someone just starting, that's when you laugh at them, innit? You don't laugh when they've got 10k followers, when they've got 20k, when they've got 50k. It's the opposite then. Then it's going to be, how did you do it? It's going to be all that. I'm looking forward to it. But right now, at the low follower count, that's when, share to each other. On my days, look, it's Corey from school. Look what he's doing. He got this many followers. He's trying to trade. He's shit. All that hate. All people laughing at me. Why would I care? Like, genuinely. So why should you care? Why should you care? It doesn't make sense. If you genuinely enjoy posting content, or you genuinely enjoy whatever, an activity or a hobby that other people would laugh at, if you genuinely enjoy doing it, then just do it. You genuinely need to get the thought process of thinking and caring about what other people think, even thinking about what they think. You shouldn't care. It shouldn't even come into your mind. You should focus on yourself. Focus on yourself for the first time in your life. You probably, help a lot of other people. You always trying to, give handouts. Bro, you need to let go of that. You need to let go of it. Because how many people have given you handouts? How many people truly care about you? How many people are trying to help you? You're trying to do all this, you're trying to help others, Behind the scenes, they could be laughing at you. They could be preying on your downfall. That's the truth. It doesn't matter who you were friends with. People you've grown up with. People I've grown up with. You know, they don't care. They don't want to see me win. It's the truth, though. Like, they can say they want to see me win, but when I'm winning, you know, they're going to be comparing themselves. They're in that. That's the state of mind they think. They compare. You know, I don't compare myself, but they will. They'll compare. And when I'm winning, you know, it'll be like, oh, remember me? You know, I've supported you. You put one comment on one video. You liked or reposted a few of my things. You know? Or when I'm receiving payouts, so when you're making money, oh, how did you do it? Please help me. Bro, I told you what to do months ago, years ago for some. What do you mean help you now? I tried to help you before I made it, but now I've made it, you want the help? You didn't see the vision that I seen? I seen the vision before. I seen the vision before there was any physical proof. But you require physical proof to see the vision. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. So, you know, 2 things so far. Don't care about what other people think. Imagine going through your entire life. Holy, it's genuinely like mind-boggling to me. Imagine going through your entire life caring what other people think. You shouldn't care. You need to forget about caring what people think. Oh my days. Genuinely, it's actually winding me up now. Like, do not care what people think, bro. Like, don't even feel that in your heart. Don't even think about it. You need to let go. 100%. Because you can't go through your entire life caring what other people think. That's a worse place to be in. That's a worse place to be in than posting some, you know, content where it's sort of, you know, it's sort of embarrassing, you know. And people can laugh at you. People you know can laugh at you. You know, and you got 10 followers, 20 followers, and whatever low followers, and, you know, no one sees the vision that you see. You know, God give you the plan, or you've got the idea in your head for a reason. So don't even, do not care what people think. It is the last thing you can even think of. And you need to just promise yourself that others' opinions, you can't let go of. Please, you know, genuinely, please. I'm asking you, please. Like, it's deep, bro. But when you let go, you know, days, weeks, months, eventually years, who's going to be laughing then? When you've made it, when you've achieved everything you've ever wanted, when you've got 10k followers, when you've got 20k, you know, when you got motion, when you're, you know, online, wherever it is, when you're one of the best in your field, or when you're really good at football, or when you're really good at a sport, you know, and you're making changes, you're making real life progress. Who's going to be laughing at you then? Like, truthfully, no one. So you need to act like that right now. You need to act like that right now. You are that person. You literally are that person. The only difference is time. So this is you in 3 years, and this is you now. The only reason you're in different places is because of the time in the middle. Truthfully, you're the same person. So let go of what people think of you, and let go of motivation. 2 things that are holding you back. And once you let go of these 2 things, there's tons of other things you need to focus on. But these 2 main things, that's when you make change. That's when change happens. That's when real progress comes into play. That's when you start living your life the way you want to live it. And you're going to literally die. You know, it's sad. You don't know when that day's coming. So how can you go your entire life caring what other people think? You need to forget now. Tomorrow, when you wake up, it needs to be, boom, gone. Because you're not going to have this time that you've got right now. This time you've got right now is precious. And it's going to disappear before you know it. Think of it. What do all old people say? Time flies by. You'll be my age before you know it. That is so famous. Home. And I'm looking forward to the day I can say it because I know it's true. I know it's true. Time's going to go like that. It's going to... Gone. So, forget what people care about you now. And the sooner you do that, the more you're going to enjoy the rest of your life. So when you let go of what people think, that's when you enjoy your life. And when you let go of motivation and start caring about discipline, that's when you change your life. So if you're holding on to them two things, let go. Just let go.